My name is Pule Mulebati, here to report on positive and uplifting news. You are watching Bophelong. A very warm welcome to you. Today we go behind the curtain to get a glimpse of the daily lives of members of the Township Pantsula dance group called Tembisa Red Devils. Franz, Vusi, Lucas and Soli shared with our producer Nombuso Mahlangu how the Pantsula dance has changed their lives for the better. Here is what took place. Have a look. Originating from back in the 80s, Pantsula is a form of energetic dance that entertained people back in the black townships. Born and bred across different provinces in South Africa, these four energetic Pantsula dancers never knew that their unfiltered talents would make them world stars one day. Soli Pahlamuhlaka, popularly known around Tembisa as the best Pantsula dancer, defied every stereotype about their lifestyle. He was innately born to dance.
Bokunzima sister because yabona like uthola ukuthi ukusebenza ubaba eyi1 endlini and ezinye izinto uyazifisa ukuba nazo but you cannot afford them because i-background yasejardini inzima yabona. So than ukuthi ucreate uqale ukwenza ama-bad companies outside there wenza izinto ezibad ucreate uqala ukucabanga ukuthi it's better to me to do something good that I will earn from it, something that will last for me.
His love for dance made his family believe in his dream.
La ngikhulile khona kaMthapo there was a crew ama-grotman abagqoka ama-brandwood yabona bebathanda ukujayiva la emathaveni yabona bajayiva but bona bebangayenzi imali bebazijabulisa yabona. So then mina ngayenzani ngabona ukuthi this thing I can make living out of it. I can make living out of it. Like ngazama ukuthi ngihambe ngiyoperforma khona la baperforma khona then get paid.
The talent was sharpened by his good friends that he used to watch.
In my family akekho umuntu ongifundisile, unfortunately umuntu bekangikhomba some moves. He passed away 2 weeks ago. Yabona ya uMalisela, he was this guy obekangikhomba ama moves kahle bebayi2 uMalisela no William yabona. William ehlala ngase night yabona. So yibo abantu abebangikhomba ukuthi boy senza sona so la bebangiphusha ukuthi ngingagive up yabo.
Soli's father says he was skeptical about dance as a career.
Then see we thomile khalenyana because nele motho a ratang go tsamaya le malome yage last born ya bo mama Joseph. So Joseph ana rata go bina, so le rata go tsamaya le yena. Then so le a thoma go rata go bina. And then na yala ka motswadi ka crack sa rate. Seriously because ne ke ratile go ra sekolo. Then ya ba gore why rata dance. Serious I rata.
His efforts proved that he can make a living from his passion.
Urile go phasa matric mi aga ne le gore mohlomong le yena no sokola jala ka bana ba bang le nna jala ka motswadi ke no zama sokola le yena but ke ya ba gore passion ya gage ke go bina and nna ke be ke sa kwishisha.
Faced with the challenge of poverty, Soli looked for the best Pantsula dancers to try and revive the almost dying culture of Pantsula.
eKaslami la bengihlala khona bengumuntu ozithandela ukuzijayivela before sizoqala icrew yethu. So like mawujayiva kuba nabanye abantu bayajayiva kwamanye ama-areas and manihlangana kwenye indawo uthola ukuthi nihlangana ngokuhlulisana yabona. So kunomuntu bathi uFrance is one of my member ubona uGawugelo France Makhubela uyu umuntu engike ngahlangana naye ePhumlani Mall like uyu umuntu obekadumile naye ngokujayiva yabona. Nalabo abanye ama-member angijayiva nabo badumile nabo sebabonga but uFrance wengiqale sahlangana sasiqeda ukuhlangana wathi kimi wathi Soli njengoba wazi ukuthi nami ngiyajayiva and nawe uyajayiva and uplan how about ukuthi mina nawe nalamajita la uhlala nawe ikasi lakho labo abanye nabo abajayiva engibazi sihlangana senze into eyi1. Uyazi sometimes they used to say if you have a patient sometimes you survive in life. Tina, it was difficult for us to get there. it was difficult for us to get there. So some other gigs lezi singazitholanga thina kokuqala sasizihambela siye emaklabhini siyojiva kuma-clubs. Masifika ema-clubs siyajiva siyajiva, then we get the money. Then as soon as we get the money, that's when sikwazi ukuthi ekuseni siyashare, but sisuka la sithi Captain Park, masuke eCaptain Park sithi Jimiston siyolala eJozi, so ubuya ngabo ma-5 ekuseni thola siphethe boma-6,000 8,000, then siyashare ekuseni, then siyalala. Sunday kunala sihamba khona ema-tavern sijiva, then ama-owners they were paying us.
Once the team was formed, this is how the other 3 members joined and even came up with the name Tembisa Red Devils. Franz, Vusi and Lucas share their different stories of how they met.
Nakibina le Vos is one of our member, and then Soli Halabina le Lucas. So Nale Soli Narsakwan, Narle Sakabanya. So cause no Labanya Batla Nabare. Yo, Sol is better than you. Sol, France is better than you. Martlakanante, Reparishana, until Kibono or Batuaki, Bardom. So Galata Solika Dulena Fas, Garsoli, Herka former crew lead to Hokabajuan. So Nala Soli Rakwana, a former crew, you will let Tudeshi, you would lead.
Njoma besi spenda basponsela ama-2 ama 5 rand nini ya. Okay, right, bengikwazi ukufika nasendlini mabafuna impuphu bafuna inini bebabheke mina ngikwazi ukuthi hayi manje ngingasho ukuthi hayi manje sengine-change nyana njengoba sengihlangane namajita manje hayi nami ngingasho ukuthi at least sengiphushile nyana sengirayda endlini noma ngivela ngibe-performance sebayazi ukuthi hayi intwana at least nyana nawe ukwazi ukuzwakala ne-something nyana angisizi nale mpuphu bengiza nayo sengiza nale fruit nyana manje no uyabona hey machansi kufraza ningibambiseni grocery nini ya manje ngingasho ukuthi hayi vele into ezibhasi ezitshintshile
ukujiva like bekuyinto engiyithanda ngisasemuntu like umntwana omncane kwakunenye itravel bathi kaMadlisa bekuthanda ukuza iTrompisi akusangeya lesitela basibiza itatazela lesi yeah so from there vela ngathanda ukujiva kakhulu ngenhliziyo yami yonke.
Together, they started a good and well-respected movement of Pantsula with the aim of changing lives.
So what type of moves does the members of the Tembisa Red Devils pull when they are at home fulfilling different roles with friends and family? Well, we find out when we return after this.
If you asked the British how they felt about being the biggest cider drinkers in the world, they'd say something like this. Yes. Well, we don't know about you, but that sounds like a challenge. Challenge accepted. Tops at Spa. Good cider, good advice, no stiff upper lip.
Imagine if you could learn everything you need to know about life from yourself. What questions would you ask? What wisdom would you share?
The story of Guachu is a microcosm of the problems that continue to plague land reform, where the challenges of redistribution, restitution and security of tenure include not only addressing past injustices and making farms productive, but reclaiming identity.
I had, this belief that this is our government. Definitely, they will do whatever they can do for us to change our lives. But unfortunately, I think I was just naive.
It is the government of South Africa that is owning this land, and it is that government that is denying these people.
We were saying similarly here, in a process which is intended to be impartial and independent, he should similarly recuse himself.
One can build conspiracies, and the fewer facts you have, the more easy it is to build conspiracies. And suggest to you that when suggesting that there is some conspiracy about the witnesses were called, you might not have been aware of the facts that I've outlined to you.
Zimbabwe belongs to all Zimbabweans from all the four corners of Zimbabwe.
What a time! 1:54.26, another meeting record. She made it look effortless. Once again, Caster Semenya, no pacemaker required.
The 1,000 akukhona ukuhlala 2 weeks ngayo. I spend 60 rand, return 820, and I work every day, 5 days. Wunzi.
These people cannot continue to hold those offices of government, and also we are calling for them to be removed.
Due to your negligence, many people have died. You must go to jail for murder.
If you want our vote next year, make sure that you do what you are supposed to do.
Welcome back to the show with me, Bule Molebatsi. Today, members of the Pantsula dance group Tembisa Red Devils school us about the values that this type of dance instilled in them as young black men in South Africa.
The Tembisa Red Devils came together to fulfill their unconventional, burning passion. The street dance crew showcases their moves at any place, and they can quickly attract a crowd. Their popularity was influenced by the way they dress, talk, and of course move.
Big gigs yokuqala lethi nesijoli lokuqala, the first gig yethu esike sayiqala yala ekuruleni bebayenza ama debate. Yabona isikole ekuruleni beyenza ama debate zonke ikolo, so bebasibiza siya lapho siperforma kuzo zonke lama holo la wa around ekuruleni. Yabona, so lawo ma gig lawo saqala ukwenzani, basifundisa basitshela ukuthi guys, you need to have paperwork. As you know, thina manje group yethu it's a company, because now iphethe yonke iphepha yonke inhlobo ephepha efunakalayo kule constitution ya South Africa. When you are artist, you need to have this. So iyo le gig leqala ukusenzela ukuthi siqala ukuthola amanye ama gig outside there.
Franz says starting was hard and his family had to see monetary beneficiaries to believe in his dance career.
To be honest, kuntlong like hobale Pantsula, they think or utsotsi watsuba, but to find out ke motho a kreke ha re tsube a reino ka moka, so bana ga re hobale Pantsula santso tsameka o kapi santso tsube santso tshware po santso be le criminal record, and rena lo tseo ka moka re di because na bana ga re le ko sekolong it won't disturb, but ke khonne go passa matric ka ke ntse ke jive.
Franz persisted to follow his dreams.
Ke khonne go ba le koloi, ke khonne go ba le license, go lo tse ka moka tse ke nang le tsona in life. It's because of dance. I go hopefully ke bereka lekgowa ke bereka anything, and then no go family ke bona ban support than anyone because they see what I do. If at least something khono barekela tja go ja kontlong ka lebaka la dancing.
Vusmuzi expresses how dance has changed his life.
Ngasho ukuthi enye into futhi mina echangile ngami engijabulisayo, ngwazile ukwenza ilicense, ngathola isikorokoro nyana nami sokuncenga nyana ukuthi at least nami ngitotowe mangiyerizale ngikwazi ukuvela nyana nami ngesikorokoro nempahla sengiyakwazi ukubonakala ebantwini nami ukuthi at least nyana nayo intwana uyazikapa nyana. Ngiyekela ama degrees ngiyongitshintshe ngisha ama jeans namahembe nase church wona noma ngivelayo but hayi sibala ihlisi nyana ushama yembe uzibhekile nyana.
His background before he pursued dance as a job and a passion was not promising a bright future.
The background yami kudala eshibe nzima. Endlini bebabheke mina bengirenka mina kuqala bengikwazi ukuthatha imoto omunye umuntu ngirenka. Endlini ngikwazi ubalethela isinkwa yonke into babheke mina. Manje ngahlangana noFranz. uFranz uye wangithatha from eSkeletone mfana wena une talent wena. Asenze something enyana before sohlangana noSuli noLucas. Ayenza something esigela species benda. Mase ma Captain Park bese sibenda size lento ze stage senzani. Ayi dance. The way mina engiyenze ukuthi ngaba ngakhona. Engiyenze ukuthi ngiwe umuntu ngibona ngathi nala ekhasi
mangaba babona irole model kahle kahle basho ukuthi ayinanga lo mfana lo uyo la ekhasi uyasinspire kahle kahle utshintsha nalama out wala ekhasi ngoba la ekhasi ngizokutshela kunjani mesisagcwelele abantu laba ngathi abana bayenza ama best substances yabo manje abana mina mabangibona babona ukuthi hayi ayintwana yabona intwana uyophushayo la ekhasi.
Lucas says although he wasn't brought up by his own parents but relatives, he had to fend for himself.
On the other side ngiyayisupport ifamily yami noma siphumile namajita siyojiva sanokuthi sithwale leyo mali enyana yona leyo ngithatha lencane ngiyisendela kuma ekhaya ngibathengele ukudla ngibathengele izinto abazidingayo emakhaya so nami ngizibheka njenge-out nala ngihlala khona angihlali namuntu ngihlala nge-one yimi engizidlisayo yimi ngiyenza everything for myself.
Deemed as a lifestyle of crime and drinking, the Red Devils changed the status quo.
Izinto zethu zike zathukuma kancane sisemazima kancane sabona ukuthi siyahluleka 2010 sahamba saya la erenkeni la kula sithole khona uBJM yabona was guy sponsored guys let me try to push you guys was pushed since from 2010 until kuloku kuza so lo muntu lo ukwazile ukusinceda ukuthi sibe nama passport nama driver's license like izinto ezibhaya and bokuyo umuntu obekasibhadalele CK yethu each and every year uyabona so it's a founder lo muntu uyo sipushile lo muntu lokuthi thina some of the gigs and ezinye izinto wasikane allowance ukuthi masingana kudla sihambe siye officeini bosinikeza imali ukuthi sihambe siyothenga kudla endlini so sabona ukuthi kunabanye abantu behind this.
From dancing at taxi ranks and depending on people passing by for money, the Tembisa Red Devil vanquished mental, physical, and environmental poverty.
If it wasn't dance, I wonder ngabekele guy. Maybe ngabekele one of the gangster, or maybe ngabekele like pick and pay, those kind of things. But in Chenchiche, kena le di big dreams no, kena ganore ke tla ba ka nyala ka dancing.
Moving and dancing, the crew is passing on their skills to their community.
When we return, we find out from the group about their future plans and how they are using dance to give back to their community. Stay with us.
Young people make up the majority of the people in this country. So why is it that the job market is filled with old people?
We also need someone who can help us with everything. Job opportunities are things that could do.
High levels of violent behavior in our schools, learners physically attacking other learners, learners physically attacking teachers, and teachers attacking learners.
The laws that are governing health today will all have to be amended and be changed. Nothing is going to stay the way it is now.
.5G technology, the Internet of Things and driverless cars are part of our reality.
For me, it's important that we get young girls and young women to also be innovators.
Data scientists solve problems using data, and that's required everywhere.
Then there's the internet that's part of everything that we do.
It's an IoT broom, which basically means it's a connected broom. It's a broom connected to the internet.
My favorite innovation has to be Waze.
On Network, we give you African technology and social media news. That's Network with me, Phumelele Zondi, every Saturday at 8:30 p.m.
Township under siege, roads blockaded, and the atmosphere here remains tense. Residents want their houses damaged by the storms repaired.
Rains are coming. Who's going to repair my furniture?
Police remain vigilant.
We may never have sufficient members, but the members that we have, we are comfortable with them. We are in a position to deal with the situation.
From us also as councillors, we lack information as it's not cascaded to us.
Welcome back to the show and thank you for staying with us. In this next insert, the members of the Pantsula dance group Tembisa Red Devils introduce us to the young, talented group that they are grooming to take over their legacy. Let's have a look.
From Tembisa to the world, the Red Devils Pantsula group have made the most out of their love for dance. With a lot of people disregarding this form of dance, they've brought it back to popularity and even attracted a lot of international stars.
Pantsula, it's a dance and it's different. Go on, dance. How can you dance this Pantsula and R&B song? That's what we did with Ray. We dance Pantsula R&B, which means it's an artist, it's versatile. So it's globalized a little.
Highly sought after, the group has been involved in projects they never dreamt of.
Short film. It was a short film. It was a short film called Please Forgive Me. It was a short film like shutele la nga se clip down like so wait uDrake and sayenza futhi music video no Dr. Malinga isikhothani sayenza futhi music video no sayenza music video nabo le phume manje khona enye music video it's coming now sishutile sayenza ne Jameson ya last year shuti Jameson whiskey advertisement sizimelenye futhi so shoota enye 2018 sayenza nabo Sminoff ziningi izinto I cannot even mention them.
Now they know dreams can come true and they have bigger dreams.
Ukujiva mama kuyichenjile impilo yami kakhulu because bekuyinto engiyithandayo bekuyinto ukuthi abantu bahlezi bakhuluma ukuthi no dance lokho nalokho dance this and that yabona abanye ngasezona forecast basikhuluma kabathi no usulu una 30 mina ngina 29 into ezinjengalezo but then sisajiva sikusebenza yabo so azange safuna ukuba mamela thina sayenza into esithandayo ngithanda ama advert kakhulu kunale advert sasishoota ye Sminoff Stelling HMC enjoyile Sminoff enjoy.
France was invited to Canada to go teach Pantsula dance.
I'm so happy, but I'm worried because I'm one. But what I know is that opportunity because Korea is at Canada for 6 months and then I'm going to USA.
Reviving Pantsula has unleashed a lot of undiscovered talents. They've now started a junior Red Devils team.
Sinabo abafana sibafundisa by 8 small boys as a Red Devil junior. Into important ukuthi you need to have something ozodla ngayo in future because angisho ngeke sijive until school. So then which means sa build up in labafana lapho Ivory Park North Hall next to police station kula series la khona. So kahle aim is to form is Pantsula Academic School whereby we are going to teach our upcoming artists laba abathanda lento okujiva isipantsula.
This is what the young Pantsulas have learned from their role models.
Since 3 years back, and I learned a lot of skills like isparapara.
Ngileni into eziningi ngoba like amajita angifundisa nafundisa life on the other side into eziphayo avoida ukuhlala ubhema uphuza into ezinjalo.
Currently I'm doing matric this year and next year ngicabanga ngenza dance choreography. I want to see myself as an international dancer, dance choreographer, and choreographer artist, I'm a celebrity into ezinjalo.
To continue the movement, the Pantsula legacy is kept alive.
About traveling, we've got 10 years contract in this company about as America. So one of our members of France, Long Shangalena, is going there to do 2 years contract in any show so animator of France. So when you talk about travel, it was 2013. Now we're going to 50 something crews and Pantsula pair. And they were only looking for 10 people, not 10 crews, 10 people. So 10 people recruited by selected on C4. So it's a 10 years contract. sibhizi nabo abo Ricky nabo Sonia.
With just matric and an impoverished background, the Red Devils continue to dismiss every stereotype about following your heart for contentment.
Ukuzibona sinezinto zethu esizinidayo elifini. Omunye nomunye abe nendlo yakhe, abe nemoto yakhe, abe nefamily yakhe. Asibhilele into zakhe ngemali ye-dance.
My future plans ke gore ke batla go bona crew the best all over the world. Rena le sekolo sa rena se rutang bana, rena re dutse re shebile what we did like Mandela o berekile mmereko. That is our dream ya gore re bereke re bontshe batho gore what is dance. Asitsotsi asintho yona di strateng, but it's a future.
Le dance le ngifuna ngithathe kahle kahle ngibeke fair ngikwazi ukufana nabanye nama artists njengabo aboma-orange abona aboma-orange yibo bebajayiva ezibhanyana bospikiri ngasho ukuthi yana at least nyama ngazibona ngifana nabo at least nyana nami ungazi ukuthi nginedladla lami nefamily ngiblomile ngiright ngedance ngishaya.
It is truly not where you come from that matters, but where you're going and dreaming. Love and passion has proved that with determination, everything is possible. Now traveling the world, the Pantula Giants are making their families and community proud.
And on that high note, we leave our show here for today. But before we leave you, here is a bit of a glimpse of all the fun that took place behind the scenes. Enjoy.
Where am I going to sleep now? What about my kids?
There is bribe involved because we are not aware that they will come today.
People are being evicted about 2 months ago in May. We served the first court order. This is private property.
They came to us with a truck that has no water.
How do we build these checks in a way that we don't have a fire spread when we have a fire incident?
The Tswaying meteorite crater, located 40 kilometers northwest of Pretoria, is one of 4 known impact craters in South Africa and one of about 170 impact craters in the world. The meteorite, half a football field in size, hit the Earth 220,000 years ago, forming a crater of over 1 kilometer in diameter and 100 meters in height. In the center of the crater is the Tswaying Lake, which is 100 meters in diameter and is filled by rainwater and a spring. The lake once contained high concentrations of salt and soda ash that were mined for 44 years until 1956. The crater is contained within a 2,000-hectare nature reserve focused on the preservation of natural and cultural heritage. Visitors can follow 7.2 kilometers Tswaying Crater Trail, one of 3 trails that lead to and from the crater rim. Tswaying means place of salt in Setswana.